You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, General Hospital fans. We have got a special video today for you. We want to talk about 3 absolutely wild pairings that General Hospital should consider. Couples that we would like to see together, and we would love to hear what you think of these couples. And then we'd love to hear your suggestions on unlikely pairings that you would like to see on General Hospital. All right, before we dig into these 3, if you've not already, please reach down, click that subscribe button so you don't miss any General Hospital spoilers, special videos like this, casting, news, promos, predictions, everything you need to know about your favorite ABC soap opera. All right, the very first unlikely pairing that we would still like to see is Sonny Corinthos with Ava Jerome. Sonny and Ava have an extremely dark and twisted history, and we wonder just how it would be if they actually tried to be a couple. Of course, they have a child together, and if you don't remember how that happened, it was at a funeral, and Sonny and Ava had crypt sex. They were in an actual crypt and got busy, and she wound up pregnant. And then that was the only reason he didn't kill her. And then there was a question of, was it his baby? Was it Morgan's baby? Because, of course, she had been boinking his son. She has messed with both of their medications. They have an extremely toxic relationship. However, they also have chemistry. I think we can all agree on that. And if Carly Corinthos sticks with Drew Cain and they decide to, be a couple, and we do expect Sonny to dump Nina once this whole SEC thing comes out, but that doesn't mean Carly is going to dump Drew. As a matter of fact, she might stay with Drew just to be petty to Sonny because he stayed with Nina for so long. So that could leave Sonny open to something. Ava right now is not in a relationship. She's lonely. She and Sonny have chemistry. I think they'd be a great power couple. And it would definitely infuriate Carly if Sonny got with Ava. It would push her over the edge. And, if Carly's being petty with him, sticking around with Drew, I could see that Sonny might take up with Ava just to aggravate Carly. Maybe not, but maybe. And I think a lot of people have longed to see them together over the years. I still would like to see it. And what would be particularly great, even if Sonny and Ava got together, but it didn't last that long, it would be really cool if they spawned another kid and then Avery Corinthos had a full-blood sibling of her own. What do you think? Would you love to see Sonny with Ava? Wouldn't that be wild? All right. The second couple is Nina Reeves and Austin Gatlin-Holt. And the reason we are thinking about them together is because, first of all, Nina is obviously going to get dumped. She's going to get dumped hard by Sonny. I don't see there's any way that he will forgive her because ultimately Carly was at risk of going to prison. Now, you can play devil's advocate and say Carly took the risk of going to prison when she engaged in what she knew was insider trading. There's not any excusable instances of buying stock for profit from inside information where it's not illegal. Like, there's just no way. She knew it was illegal when she did it. She may not have known what the exact crime was, but there have been so many people, Martha Stewart, so many people that have been strung out to dry over things lesser than what she did. So, nonetheless, Sonny's still going to dump Nina. That seems to be like 100% unavoidable. So then if he is taking up with Ava, that would definitely leave Nina loose. Now, of course, I really don't think Ava would betray Nina that way, but we're just talking about fun pairings we would like to see no matter who it would piss off, whether that's viewers or other characters. So with Austin Gatlin-Holt, he is single. They tried to do a romantic pairing with him and Maxie Jones, which did not test well, I don't think, because they just abruptly dropped it, and it just, there was no chemistry there for me. And I like both of them. I like Maxie. I like Franco better, but Austin's all right. Austin looks like Franco, and they haven't given us enough on him, honestly, for me to decide whether I like Dr. Gatlin-Holt. But I did like Franco. Okay. So the one thing about Nina getting with Austin is he is basically working as an undercover doctor for some female crime lord that we still don't know who that is yet, probably because the writers haven't decided yet. And Nina would not judge Austin about engaging in these criminal acts because she hasn't judged Sonny for being a mob boss. She's pretty chill about stuff like that. She never minded Valentine being an evil lord of darkness and mayhem. So, he wouldn't have to worry about her judging him, at least. And there are just very few people in Port Charles in the right age range to be involved with them. Once, Nina and Sonny are over, where does that leave Nina to turn romantically? Most of the people her age are married or seriously involved with someone else or wouldn't touch her with a 10-foot pole. Okay, before we dig into the third and final couple that is unlikely, yet we would like to see it, we'd love it if you would reach down and click that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our General Hospital spoilers, casting news, promos, predictions, and more. All right, our number 3, our third and final unlikely couple that we think would be so much fun is Tracy Quartermaine and Dr. Hamilton Finn. And I think you can agree they are so much fun together, but think about their current romantic situations. So the bottom line is Luke Spencer is never, ever, ever, ever coming back to General Hospital. Anthony Geary has made that very clear. The one time that he came back was for Jane Elliott's supposed last episode, but she's returned since then. And he literally was seen on camera for maybe 5 seconds and he did not speak one word of dialogue. He just is so over being on soaps. He was over it for 20 years before he retired. He has zero interest in coming back. He's never coming back. But Tracy keeps coming back, so why not break up her and Luke? I mean, right now, Luke is presumed dead, but maybe alive. And, some people are hoping that's who they find in Chechnya, but I don't know. So what I would say to this is I would like to see Tracy have a romance of her own while she is in Port Charles. And she and Dr. Finn love to tease each other, hang out, play backgammon. They have a deep friendship. And she was really sweet to him and very supportive when he was going through all the stuff with Hayden Barnes. She understands the whole thing with his wife dying. They just have a really strong friendship vibe, and maybe they could turn that into a more romantic vibe. They are adorable together, and he and Liz Weber just don't seem to be connecting. I don't feel it. Me personally, I don't really feel it between Finn and Liz, but Finn and Tracy are electric. I would love Liz to have a romance of her own, but I think Tracy and Finn are a lot more fun. What do you think? Share in the comments below.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.